Catering vehicles are on their way.
Good evening, ladies and gents. Well, I say evening, it's evening in the game, but you know, it's morning, well, afternoon for me. Right, here's the deal. Today we're going to be flying over to a beautiful little city. Well, I say little, never been there. It looks massive, but we're going to be flying over to a city called Riyadh. Don't get me twisted there, the place we're departing from is a thing of beauty in itself too. We're going to fly out of the city of Jeddah. That's right, we're giving you a bit of Saudi action here today, because why not? I'm fed up with these Heathrow to Paris nonsense videos I see all the time, so let's get a closer look at this thing, shall we? We're going to burn up in this desert heat right now, but today we're going to be flying the Fenix A320 in the dare I say, sexy Flyadeal colours, you know. I do love this decal, a bit of purple, bit of yellow, very nice. I'm a big fan of this. We'll get a better look at it in a second, but right now we're gonna do some safety checks. We're gonna check the wheels here real quick. You know, I'm not disclaimer. I'm no expert in this, by the way. I'm baseline amateur, right? I've been doing this simming thing for like maybe what? I mean, I've been doing it for years, but like this seriously, I've got 2 months, unsure. I mean, I was flying with controllers and stuff before, so you know. You get where I'm at with this thing. I've only just bought joystick and all this. I got a TC Captain pack, if you wanted to know the Thrustmaster? Yeah, Thrustmaster. The Airbus Captain pack. Fire. I do recommend it. It's very good. But here's the decal though. I mean, look at this livery. Look how nice little purple wording on the side. The engine cowling. Very nice. Let's run an APU fire check real quick. Cover your ears. Oh my god. Sounds lovely, right? Let's try and get this APU started as well, because I do not want to be melting in this cockpit right now. Not in this 26 degrees. I'm pretty sure it's 26 degrees in game right now. Like, hell nah. Well, I say hell nah, but in England it's like -1 right now, so I'd actually kill to be in this heat. But you know, let me off, chill out. Well, here's my operational flight plan if you want to know. You can zoom in, pause it, whatever. Here's my routing if you wanted to know. It is up to date. I'm using Navigraph and Simbrief to plan all these flights that I'm going to be doing. You need a subscription for it if you want to be up to date. Routes, by the way, unless you want to do last year's routes, then that's up to you. It doesn't really make a difference to me, but I thought, why not? I might as well buy the subscription, so here we are. So we've got the weather here. Got a nice little QNH of 1012. It was 26 degrees. There it is. Oh my god, not a chance. Well, I'm just going to go through all the boring stuff right now, basically just setting up the aircraft, letting it know where we need to fly, what waypoints we need to fly to, and all that good, juicy, meaty stuff. If you want an in-depth tutorial on all this, then not a chance, because like I said, I am very much an average, basic user. I've only just started learning all this stuff myself, so I'm no good asking. I mean, there's millions of other YouTube videos out there that you can go and feast your eyes on. I'm just trying to do my best here, trying to learn what I can. And maybe I can relay all the information I learn in the long run to you guys. But here we have my Navigraph charts. This isn't for the actual flight, this was my previous flight. This was Ibiza to Brussels. Nice little short hop in Europe. But I thought, you know what, I've been wanting to do a flight in the Middle East for a while, so I thought, yeah, let's stuff it. Let's go do a flight over there, you know, a bit far out, place I've never been before. So here we go, Jeddah to Riyadh. There is my chart and route. If you wanted to know what that looks like on Navigraph charts, then there it is.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard our Airbus A320. Please pay attention to illuminated signs and crew instructions, including the following safety procedures. Exits on this aircraft. The cabin crew are now pointing out the exits nearest to you. Please be aware that your nearest usable exit may be behind you whenever the seatbelt signs are on, and we recommend that you keep it fastened at all times. If the air supply fails, masks will drop from above you. Pull a mask towards you to start the oxygen. Put the mask over your nose and mouth and breathe normally. Pull the strap to adjust. Do not inflate the life jacket inside the aircraft. When outside, inflate it by pulling the toggle. If it fails to inflate or needs topping up, blow into this tube. There is a light and whistle for attracting attention.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear, right is clear.
So, we have successfully pushed back and started both engine 1 and engine 2. And we are now going to taxi out to the runway. And we're going to turn left over here. And ooh, look at that. That's not even calculated or anything, but there's a plane landing just as we're taxiing towards the runway. That's a lovely sight. What a treat. I'm going to let you guys enjoy some crafty cinematics here real quick in the background. And I'm going to shut up and just let you guys enjoy this view, because I can't lie, this game looks fantastic. And I'm not even on the beefiest of systems, right? I'm on a laptop, just for your information. And this is not even like the ultra graphics or anything. This is like medium graphics, I think. Something like that. But yeah, it's fantastic. It's just give this thing a watch.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will shortly be dimming the lights.
Approaching. 3, 4, right. On runway. 3, 4, right.
Here we are lining up. Damn, I'm kind of excited, you know. I'm getting a bit giddy about this. Let's see what we've got. Let's get the chrono working. Let's get these packs off. And let's listen to these engines. Here we are in the air, climbing to initial altitude of 6,000 feet. Let's get those nose lights off because they're tucked away in the gear bay. Let's disarm the spoilers here and let's fly out northeast towards Riyadh. Here we are at some altitude now. Hope you guys enjoyed that little edit I got going on there. I actually made that piano score beat thing during this flight. I make beats as a hobby now and again. I use FL Studio if you want to know that, but this is not the channel for that. This is about aviation. So we're going to be actually talking about Flyadeal a little bit here whilst we're in the air, because, I don't know, I like to inform you guys of things that are in the video, and you know, I like to leave people with a little bit of information to walk off with. So from my knowledge, Flyadeal was actually created in 2016, I think it launched. and it's actually a sister company of, I believe, Saudia. Saudia being the main airline they use in Saudi Arabia. Flyadeal is actually their budget-friendly airline. This specific flight from Jeddah to Riyadh, they're currently operating as we speak, and see it'll cost you, this is a non-return, it'll cost you around 1,000 Riyal, which is the currency they use over there, which is around about, I'm gonna say 200 quid, or $240 if you're from America, which if you're comparing to other, you know, low-budget airlines in Europe and England, comparing to say EasyJet for example, I mean £200 a seat for a 1.5 hour journey is about right, you know. And the reason I compare them to EasyJet is because there are a lot alike EasyJet in the way that they fly primarily A320s. I'm into my A320s, so that's a big up for me. So there you go, Flyadeal for you. So, we're for real chilling up here at 36,000 feet, not too shabby. That's about what, 12,000 meters? Probably way off there, but you know, I like to do my comparisons. But whilst we're up here, I am going to take an educated guess that the winds have changed over in Riyadh. So I'm going to check Navigraph charts here to make sure that the runway we always going to land on is still the optimal one, and it is not. As you can see, we have a tailwind over there, highlighted by the orange. So let's change that, shall we? Let's go in here, and it looks like 33 right is now the optimal one. So you saw there that both the winds there are green. That's green is good usually, but in this case green is good because there's a headwind, and we like headwinds on landing. Gives the plane more lift, and with more lift we can fly at lower speeds, and at lower speeds we can land safer, right? Something like that. And if you don't know what a headwind is, simply put, it's just a wind that is coming towards you, hence the name headwind. And a tailwind is a wind that is blowing directly from behind you, so pushing you along at a faster speed, which is good when you're in cruise. That's it flips around. When you're landing and taking off, you want a headwind, but when you're in cruise, you want a tailwind to push you along faster to the destination, right? See, I do learn stuff slowly. I'm getting there, okay? I'm getting there slowly. I understand this might be basics for some of you, but you know, this is 101 for me still. I'm still in training camp. And can we just take a second to talk about this absolute vibe that we're in right now? Holy, yeah, this is aesthetically pleasing to my eyeballs. Oh yeah, bit of eye candy for you boys and girls. And if I'm correct here, we are actually flying right above a town named Afif. Afif? I believe it's pronounced Afif anyway, but some modern town in the middle of Saudi Arabia, and fun fact, it's actually slap bang in the middle of Riyadh and Mecca. There you go. If you ever end up in a hangover situation and you wake up in Afif, just know you're somewhere in between Mecca and Riyadh. You're welcome. You best wake up right now, because we're holding some serious beanage out here, and I'm not even talking cocoa either. This is some pace. You know, I'm talking 99 pace, winger, all of it. Look at this. We're going around, well, indicated airspeed. We're going 260 knots. True airspeed, that's around 430, 440, and miles per hour. We're talking about 500 miles per hour ground speed. So you know, we are hauling some serious back end, but that's obviously in help with the tailwind. I think we've got a tailwind of 116 knots. So yeah, we're cruising right now, but we're for real cruising. Can't get too carried away with the speed though, because we're actually approaching our top of descent here, marked by my word. I can't take myself seriously sometimes, but yeah, we are. You can see on the map there on the flight display, it is somewhere around there, the top of descent. I don't think it's actually marked on there this time, but it usually is. But I think that is the top of descent. So yeah, there it is. I'm zooming in. Yeah, I can't see the marker there, but it's definitely there somewhere. I don't know about you guys, but I think we are approaching Riyadh due to the light situation here, the pollution. I can smell Ronaldo. He's around here somewhere. But yeah, let's go. So let's get this descent started. Let's get down there and let's touch down. I haven't told you guys yet, but our approach speed for the landing, we're going to be approaching around 130 knots with a flaps 3 configuration. Over the city here. Beautiful views. The lighting in this game, they've got it bang on, they've got it spot on, as they say. Fantastic. Much better than the 2020 version, I must say. All you 2020 fans right now sobbing. Anyway, can you tell I'm breaking it? I've got the speed brakes out, or as I used to call them, wing flaps. Oh dear. Always loved a good old night landing. I think I'm more a fan of the evening and night than I am the daytime. I don't know, I'm like a vampire. The daytime just kind of burns my skin and my eyes, and it's just like nah, I'm good, I'm going back inside. But here we go. This is fantastic. I love this. You know, night landing, it's vibes. We're in Riyadh. It's all good vibes. This is a nice little situation we've got going on here. Let's get stabilised. I'm gonna get the landing lights on here real quick. Or should I say down, because on this plane they come down out of a little flap. Little cute ass flap. Good looking plane there. Very good looking. Very nice city lights in the distance as well. Oh, I can't get enough of it, you know. I can't get enough of it. Jeez. And people wonder and question how people sit on this game and stare at it for hours doing nothing. And I could be here all day. Now here's a nice little view of the actual flaps, not the ones I was talking about earlier on. Oh dear. We're going into a flap 3 configuration right now. And if you didn't know the basics of flaps, the flaps at the back of the wings there that come down, you know, when you're about to land or when you're taking off, they increase the wing's surface area, therefore creating more lift and more drag. In the end, allowing the plane to fly at a slower speed. That's why they pull them up after landing, so you can fly faster, less drag. There you go. Getting visual with the runway here. Exciting times. I swear to God, if this is a bad landing, I'm gonna crease myself. We're gonna knock autopilot off when we get a bit closer to the runway here. I don't want to auto land this thing because that's boring. So here we come, still on autopilot, keeping it stabilised, because I'm terrified. Turning off autopilot now, that was the clunk. That was the autopilot disconnect warning, and the plane is mine. Unfortunately for the passengers. We're coming in way too high here, because you can see by those 4 white lights at the left side of the runway there, that means 4 white, that means way too high. So we need to pull it down a bit here. 100 feet. Oh god.
40, 30,
Keep it.
20,
Oh.
retard.
Ooh, and there goes the landing gear. Oh god, maybe I can get hired by Ryanair, possibly. Very good. That was awful, but you know, we live. I ain't gonna retry it and do none of that, because keep it real round here. Oh god, those poor passengers. Oh man, there we go. Welcome to Riyadh, guys. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is your captain speaking here. There will be another plane or helicopter waiting for you at the terminal for those legs that snapped for sure. Anyway, I'm getting spoken over by cabin crew, so you best listen to them.
Seatbelt sign has been switched off. Portable electronic devices for messaging, calls, or internet access may now be used. Please make sure you take all your personal belongings with you, checking in the seat pocket, underneath the seat,
And here we are arriving at our assigned gate. Fantastic. This is a very full airport, by the way. This is not the only gate we could have got. Damn. And it seems someone's already taken it in the form of a tug. You can't park there. What a menace. I'll show him menace. Watch this. We're going to go straight through the boy and forget he's there. Because this is for planes. Get his lights off so I don't blind anyone. But yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed that. I definitely did. I really want to do some more flights around Saudi Arabia and the Middle East because I don't know, something about the vibes of really get me going. Especially in Riyadh. This is a very nice city. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see it because of the low cloud coverage. But, yeah, I'm sure she was shining. Right, if there's any tips and tricks you could give me, this is my first video. Let me know in the comments. Thank you very much. Ooh, we got some lad landing here real quick. Let's watch this. I want to rate this landing. I want to be a critic today. Ooh, it's Saudi. Look at that. Big Brother airline. The main airline in Saudi Arabia. Hopefully it greases this, otherwise that'd be a bad look on the company, huh? Oh, it's coming in a bit hot there, though. Oh my.